Hello, Internetians! That was a tweet clap, but hello, Internetians! My name is Josh, aka Player, your coach of the New York Metagross. Welcome back to P4G Next Generation. This is our Week 17 builder versus Moxie Boosted, coach of the Chicago Black Flock. Link to his YouTube is going to be in the description below. We are currently sitting at 3-3 after that nice win last week against Johnny GB. Sorry to do it to you, man, but I needed that win so bad. And we are sitting pretty at nice and 3-3 with a -1 differential, and we are looking for another win. And hopefully going to be going positive. Now, Moxie Boosted, not doing too well. 1-5. Sorry, man, but unfortunately, I think I gotta hand you another loss and make you go 1-6. Because I'm really looking to make playoffs. Really want to make playoffs so bad. So, let's talk about everyone's team. We know our team by now. Let's talk about his team, which is going to be the... Oh, wow, that's not... Is that right? Does that look off? Does that look off to anyone else? It hasn't been off at all. We're going to keep it. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's all 11. Alright, well, that looks weird. But anyway, it's not been like that in any other week. I've not had to edit it at all. So, whatever. So anyway, he has a Heatran. Heatran being, of course, very versatile. Can run Spit F, Fizz Def, and Scarf, and Specs, and Life Orb, and Taunt, and Toxic, and Stealth Rock, and all kinds of stuff. It's very good. That 4 times weakness to ground, however, is very hard to manage sometimes. However, as you'll see, he does have the Tapu Bulu to kind of help take care of that. He has the Nihilego, the GOAT, and the Threat. I do have multiple mons that can kind of handle this and stop it, but like Scarf is a huge annoyance to my team, especially if it can weaken stuff like Registeel as well as my Mudsdale. Maybe even a Lone Golem can kind of take it on. Like, I have multiple things that kind of annoy it, but it's still a good mon for him to bring as a choice Scarf because it outspeeds my Hydreigon and Dazzling Gleams it, outspeeds my Tauren and Rock Power Gems it, outspeeds my Darmanitan Power Gems it, and outspeeds my Lele and Sludge Waves it. So it's not a good sweeper in my opinion because I have so many stops to it, but it's a very good revenge killer. So he has Fortress, he has Thugs. Hopefully he will bring it, and hopefully it will die, making Skylar's dreams come true. It sets up Stealth Rocks, it sets up Spikes, it Rapid Spins, it Volt Switches, it Gyro Balls, and it Toxics. It has many things else it can do, especially if you ask Skylar. However, those are the main things it can do and the main things I really predict him to bring if he does bring it. He has the Slowking, a very good water type, stops my Darmanitan. And overall, just a really bulky mon. Great Assault Vest user, has that Regenerator. We know how well that works out in League format. And yeah, it has all kinds of good coverage moves, and it's kind of annoying. Hitmontop, Rapid Spinner, another Rapid Spinner. Probably is better one in my opinion for my team because my Ghost type is Frostlass. But anyway, so Hitmontop is there. It can Toxic, it can Close Combat. It does have some things that he can use to take on my team. However, Lele kind of tells it no, like a lot, because its best move to hit me. Stuff like Sucker Punch and Bullet Punch, and he can't use either of them because it's psychic terrain. So, I did have a mock with this team with Noah, and he did bring the Hitmontop, and it was Close Combat, Toxic Rest, and some Rapid Spin. So that's something to note. Ugh. He has the Palisand, another Stealth Rocker, Ground Ghost type, very good, not very, very good, but it's there and exists, and it's not bad. Ground Ghost Stab is, of course, somewhat annoying to switch into, even if it's coming off something as weak as Palisand. However, Palisand does have the potential to run offensive sets. It can run defensive. I believe he's run Stockpile a couple times, so that's something cool. At least once, I know. So that's something cool, something I gotta watch out for. He has Megazord Y, and that's the threat that we've been waiting on. Up until now, everything's been kind of like, oh, you know, I can handle that a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Like, that seems annoying, but I can handle that. Mega Charizard Y. If you find a switch in on my team, let me know, because I'm going to need it. Because it 2 KOs everything, almost. Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Focus Blast, fucking literally anything. Roost. Toxic. Roost, most likely. I think Noah brought Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Focus Blast, and then Roost. Not fun. At all. Like, at all. And it's got a really good Spit F stat, so it takes stuff like Hydreigon, so I can't easily revenge it. Yeah! Woohoo! As you've started to notice, I'm sure, he has a really good Sun team built. Like, a team that's this focused on Sun, like, it's not that focused on Sun, but a team that, like, looks this focused on Sun, like, he has a lot of, I don't know how to describe it. It's a weird team, but it also works really well and is also a huge threat. So anyways, it destroys me. Top of Bulu, I do have some switch-ins, some checks to this, but I don't have any hard counters because Stone Edge and Megahorn for stuff like my Tornadus, as well as my well, not Megahorn, Superpower for stuff like my Hydreigon, because it also hits my Registeel. So I have mons that can handle it, however he has mons that can handle my mons that can handle it. So that's fun. Slurpuff did get Sticky Web this generation, which is awesome. Yeah, really excited to face Sticky Web with Charizard Y. But yeah, so Slurpuff can also run Belly Drum on Burden, which is really annoying for my team, like super annoying. And I have to be kind of careful with this because this is probably the biggest threat to my team is an unburdened Slurpuff. However, I do have mons that take hits and fire back other hits, make it not that likely of a potential sweeper, but I do have to play very careful around it. He has a Noivern. I'm not scared of this. It does get a beneficial boost from Sun. It can't hit Hurricanes anymore, but it does have that boosted Flamethrower, which is really good for my Registeel. And then he has a Victory Bell, because Chlorophyll. And it has Weather Ball and Sucker Punch and Growth, and it's not a bad mod, but I don't really expect him to bring it because I have hard counters to it. So anyway, Noah in my mock versus him, he brought a Stealth Rock, Lava Plume, Toxic Taunt, Heatran. He brought a Choice Scarf, Nihilego. He brought an Assault Vest Slowking with Dragon Tail, and it was like kind of offensively invested. No Fizz Def, I don't think. He brought Intimidate, Hypnotop, like I said, Close Combat, Toxic, Rest, and Rapid Spin. He brought Zardwire, like I said, and then he brought a Choice Banded Bulu. So those 6 mons, of course, I'm looking out for a lot, but I'm also looking at other things that he can bring. He can definitely bring that Slurpuff. I don't really see Victory Bell coming. No ever the potential mon. So this team, before I get into it, again, shout out to my front office as always. They are goats. But this team is definitely my favorite team that I've built so far. I'm really, really liking this team. I won against Noah in the mock. It's the first time I've ever beaten Noah ever in my life with this mock. I'm really happy with this team. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And you're going to immediately see why I like this team. Just because it's not what you're going to expect. So first mon we're going to be bringing is going to be Tornadus Therian with the Psychic Seed. Regenerator with Rest, Sleep Talk, Acrobatics, and Bulk Up. So this Tornadus right here destroys him. If Nihilego is like not Choice Scarf, or it just doesn't come, if I get going, like, I don't stop. I Rest Talk on the Heatran. Even though it was Talk to Taunt, I still was always able to outspeed it because I'm faster than, I believe, Nihilego? Nihilego. Because I'm not going to outspeed Noivern. So, like, if I get my Psychic Seed popped, which is not that hard, like, I let Lele go down in the mock, but I got to be careful about that. But if I get that Psychic Seed off, he's not doing too well. He needs Fire Blast to be able to do real good damage to this thing. But this is my +1 Spit F. I also have invested a lot into Spit F just because I'm going to be bulking up my attack and defense anyway. But if it's Flamethrower, Charizard Y, 45 to 54 with +1. And I'm easily able to kind of like handle that to an extent. He's not going to be taking Acrobatics well. Tran did not beat me whatsoever. Like, the only reason why this thing died is because I let it go. I don't even think it died. Yeah, I might have died. I might have sacked it late game. But, like, I used it as a really good breaker, and it, like, killed Nihilego. Which is really good, because I acrobaticked it the first time when it weakened me with Power Gem. And then when I was able to get back in and Rest Sleep Talk, I was able to acrobatics it again later on in the game, and it killed. Like, plus, like, acrobatics did, like, after... Without the Psychic Seed, acrobatics did, like, 28% to Nihilego. So that's really, really good. Okay, I don't care. This, like, literally just destroys him. Dragon Tail Slowking, something that came So I gotta watch out for that. But it does not like his mon. Like, it just destroys him. So, yeah, like, we considered a lot of this, a lot around this set. We considered, instead of Sleep Talk, we had Superpower. And instead of Psychic Seed, we had Chesterberry, we had Grassy Seed, we had all kinds of stuff. But I'm really liking this set. So if I'm going to have Psychic Seed, obviously you need to bring Lele, and the best set we thought would work would be Choice Scarf Lele with Side Shock, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Thunderbolt. Max Special Attack with a modest nature and 212 speed with the rest in HP, because of course. But, so this speed's going to allow me to outspeed, I believe, the Heatran. Yeah, the Heatran. I wanted so bad to not run that. Like, I could run him with max HP and be perfectly fine. Because I don't think he's bringing Scarf Bulu. I don't think he's bringing Scarf Tran. His best Scarfers need like it outspeed all my Scarfers. And the only ones that don't outspeed he doesn't really care about. Except for, like, Virizion, which is not a good choice Scarfer. So, yeah. But I didn't want to listen. Whatever. This helps me weaken Tran. Well, I do beat Tran 1v1 with my Tornadus. I don't want to always do that, because then it's stalled up the game. However, if somehow I click the wrong move, I do want Tran kind of weakened. Like, if I click the wrong move and get taunted, I don't want that thing being able to, like, stall me out or become a problem. Even though it won't, it's still nice to have. Also, Lele is a fantastic cleaner in this game. He does not have anything that's going to be pursuit trapping me, so I'm not worried about that. He does not have good switch-ins outside of Nihilego. By the way, Fortress is not a switch into Lele, because a Fizdef, even a Spadef does not want to take Psychics. But, like, Fizdef takes, like, 75, I think, from Psychic, so that's cool. But, yeah, this also cleans that game. If I get rid of Nihilego, of course, it's going to do really good. I believe I take one sledge away from Nihilego. I would gladly trade Lele for Nihilego. I will gladly do it every time, because then he doesn't beat Tauren. So, anyway, this is here. Focus Blast for Tran, Thunderbolt for just general coverage. It beats just about anything. Next mon we're bringing is going to be Hydreigon with the Expert Belt, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Roost, and Defog. Once again, hitting that speed 1 point above the Heatran. I have 228 special attack with a modest nature and the 92 in HP. If you want to know what that 92 HP does, then good luck. I think it helps me take on stuff like Slowking as well as Heatran. Generally, just a lot of things. I don't think I take a Charged Wide's Focus Blast, but I take, like, fire moves. I take hits from Victory Bell. I can take a hit from Tapu Bulu, etc. Dark Pulse and Flash Cannon is really all I need. I mean, him on top is kind of annoying, but I don't really know if he'll also run Rest, and if he doesn't, then that gets whittled down really easy. So originally I had U-Turn on the set, and I would love to keep U-Turn on the set. I would love, love, love to keep U-Turn on the set. I can't. Rocks were really annoying for this team. And you'll see why. I don't want Rocks on this team. Or Rocks on my side of the field. So anyway, we'll get to that soon. So Defog's really nice. Gets rid of Sticky Web, gets rid of his Rocks, can get rid of his Spikes if he decides to Spike Stack move with Fortress. Yada yada yada. Does not switch in well to this. Tran takes like 35 from Dark Pulse, I believe. Or the set that Noah ran. And he can't do too much to me except for Toxic and me. So yeah. Next one we're going to be bringing is going to be Registeel. Hydreigon. Registeel with the Assault Vest, Rock Slide, Iron Head, Earthquake, and Satin Toss. Max HP, some attack, and then the rest in Spadef with a careful nature. Nihilego is not breaking through this bitch. Even Sun Boosted, Life Orb, HP Fire does like... Fuck, I don't remember. Let me calc that actually. I forgot how much it does. But I know I take one, but I don't remember if I take two or not. I'm positive I do. This thing is bulky as hell. Nihilego is going to have a freaking hell of a time. Whoops. Nihilego is going to have a freaking hell of a time breaking through this. Okay. Having two screens is more annoying than I thought it would be. So Registeel. Registeel, Cannonball. Yeah, it doesn't do shit. 252 special attack, life form, Nihilego, and Power Fire in the sun to my Registeel does 27-33. Nihilego ain't breaking through me. So, that's really cool. But this is, Nihilego, like I said, this is mainly here for Nihilego. I also take on Bulu kind of well, Noivern and Victoryville. Like, it's fat as hell. It's not getting broken through. And what's really cool is if top of Bulu comes, I get leftovers, basically, because grass terrain is really cool, and I'm very excited about it. So all the moves, Rock Slide, Charizard Y. I take Fire Blast from Charizard Y. Actually, I take it kind of well. Not gonna lie. Let me get this over here. Mega Charizard Y. Where am I typing? I don't know. Mega Charizard Y. Drought. Wall Breaker Y. Flamethrower does 55 to 67. Fire Blast. 68 to 81. And Overheat. 78 to 93. So I'm always taking one hit, and I do a massive amount to Charizard with the Rock Slide. It does 78 to 94. I believe the attack, so I do more damage to Heatran. I believe I do a KO Heatran with Earthquake. It's cool. I also take it from that. Uninvested Lava Plume does not do damage to me. It does. It does like 40. Anyway, Iron Head is there for the Bulu as well as the Slurpuff. Seismic is just there for general damage against stuff like Fortress and Slowking, Hitmontop, etc. So yeah, it's really nice having this here. However, while I have switching to almost every special attack with that, I don't have switch-ins to Zard, so we got Assault Vest Ventan. Fucking A right, we do. Hitting that speed once again. 1 over Heatran. Max Speed F, because... yeah. Max Speed F. I have a lot of HP anyway, so having more Speed F is nice, and then the rest in HP. Assault Vest, Fire Punch, Earthquake, Rock Slide, U-Turn, Rock Slide kills, Megazard Y. And Fire Blast from a Sun Boosted Zard Y does not 2 KO me after rocks. I'd rather not even have to worry about rocks. That's why Defog's on Hydreigon. This is my switch into Zard. This can also switch into Train a little bit. And Earthquake destroys that. Unless it's grassy terrain. Rock Slide also does a lot to Zard. Fire Punch because good luck. He's only switching to Slowking and I can U-turn out on that. Which is really cool. And Fire Punch is really strong because it got Sheer Force boosted and it's getting Sun boosted. So that's lit. But yeah, this switches in on Zard Y. This is also another grass resist. I'm not really worried about Tapu Bulu. Not gonna lie. Not really gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of annoying to deal with, but also like I have 4 grass resists and 1 neutral, and everything like 4 out of 6 mons that beat it. That's lit. So yeah, Zard Y counter basically has to come. Blah blah blah. And then lastly we have Mudsdale. Mudsdale with the Rocky Helmet, Richter. Stealth Rock, High Horsepower, Heavy Slam, and Rock Slide. I have High Horsepower. Skylar did ask this, so I'm going to clarify for those who don't know. So, Grassy Terrain affects 3 moves. It affects Earthquake, it affects Magnitude, and it affects Bulldoze. So I have High Horsepower, which will not be affected by Grassy Terrain. Which will not lower its attack. And still doesn't. It's still 95. It's still 95 instead of 100, which is perfectly fine. It's barely any damage being lowered. I have enough speed F to do things. I have enough speed because Palisand looks like, and then my moves Rock Slide because Hydreigon, wow, Zard Y, yeah, that's a Pokemon. Heavy Slam for the Tapu Bulu as well as the Slurpuff, and then High Horsepower for damage, and then Stealth Rock because, hey, look, he has a Zard Y. I kind of want that to be at 50% all the time. So that's really cool. But yeah, that's going to be my team. I, again, really like this team, and I hope you guys like it as well. And tomorrow we have our battle. So look out to that. I can't wait to have it. I'm actually having it tomorrow as well. Today is the day that you are seeing Week 6 Team Builder. And tomorrow you're seeing Week 6 battle. But tomorrow I'm having Week 7 battle, which is cool. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace!